Listen, people don't influence me so much anymore. I was thinking about how many times I used to drink alcohol drinks, not because I really wanted, but because some people was influencing my life very terribly, very in demonism ways. Okay, so saying this for everybody listen, or at least who speak English. Every time that you drug yourself with medicine, drugs, or drugs in general, and alcohol drinks, or you did something that was probably against your nature, like watch porno movies or doing things bad for yourself, was probably because someone was influencing you badly, treating you bad, dishonoring you, being violent against you, and doing many things that use it to push you down, to make yourself feel bad. So you use it. Many of people use it to recharge your battery, your life battery, or your happiness battery in those things that I said before. And yeah, I'm in the process of not doing this anymore. Okay, because I understood that was people doing something against my life to push me to do these things, because they was planning that I they are planning to make me feel like shit, or make me feel less than them. They use it to plan to humiliate me in some way. So when I understood that this was a technique to techniques of power from them, they to them feel themselves in the power and be powerless. I understood that I don't have to make those things, and not controlling by ego, but controlling for self-care. You start to dominate yourself, because we use it to dominate yourself at both ways that we use it to dominate our emotions and actions. When we see, we have to think, this is, I'm doing this because I really want, or I'm doing this because someone wanted, or someone pushed me for some emotion to me do this. Now I know this is a little bit late, but now I'm understanding. I know it's a little bit late, because I people destroyed many connections in my life, my friendship, uh, loves connections, work professional connections, and my relation with family members are just a fake thing. It's just for image, just images. These not exist really, and because they are this kind of people that they arrange situation to direction my emotion, to create an environment of sadness, depressions, and humiliation. So I am not, I'm living with them, but I just live in the house. I don't talk, I don't have any kind of interaction, because don't make me feel good. And I realized this today because I used it to pass most of time when I was trying to find myself, going talk with nuns and religious people, principally nuns, and I used to observe a lot how the girls nuns live. Okay, and yeah, I don't need to be a nun or be in a, if I want, of course, a convent if I want to be there, but I don't need to be there to understand the philosophy of life. Okay, many of them are pure people, not all, of course, but most of them are very pure person, and most of them are aware from society because of this, because they understood that some people, inclusive many of them, uh, came from very complicated and messy families. If you listen each one of the story, they will say to you about the why they decided to go to convent. It's not everybody that received a call. Many of them lie about this because they want to be free of their family members that use it to force them marry, force them to act in a vulgar ways, and they don't want to do this. And many of them use it to think about nowadays, if they choose this by themselves or if they choose those kind of life to run away from some people. For example, many people that are continuing harassment me or moral violence me here where I'm living, in the way that the moral harassment every single day, passing on the street with motorcycles to trying to moral harassment me and whatever other people do. They are in the past. I was resignated myself to go to convent, be there, because I don't want to extending living close to those people or be in the same environment of those people to be exposed to this kind of violence and disrespect. But I realize I'm doing this because they are treating me like this or because I really want. So I realized that I was probably doing those choices to run away from those people. So this is not the reason to go to this place living there. So if, like I told many times, if I had my money from government and the people respected my rights and the people also respected my life, I use it to have power to choose other place to choose other place to oh, to have a choice to have other place to live away from this kind of people, because I may live in a place, in a region that people don't have education and don't have morals. So I'm talking about this because yesterday I was watching some people doing some video clips and some people from my past that was wrote many beautiful music for me, or not for me, or just for be a kind of comfort for me. But this is was a long time, and those people was, yes, I was, when I knew those people I was very young, I was a teenager, and yes, I liked those kind of people. I used to a little bit love them because I used to be very naive. I was like, when I was a younger teenager, I used to see someone beautiful, someone cool in the suddenly In the less of 10 minutes I was falling in love, but I was teenager. Nowadays this is not happening like this so quickly and so easily, because I'm mature. I'm more mature, and I suffer so much things that I don't leave myself to be so open to be vulnerable to love anymore, or this kind of emotion. But I continue liking many beautiful men anyways, because they are beautiful. I like people beautiful. But when I discovered that they are inside very, very ugly, this changed my conception about them. So I was listening many music yesterday, uh, and I was very, very wow, very surprised. And I was happy to listen. They sing so many beautiful things about my person. Very, very surprised. Um, and I wish that I had many better times in my life, to be talking with those people and having good moments to enjoy with those people, but it wasn't possible. And the other thing I was sad because I saw someone's also writing good things also, but they are very with problems with drugs. And I will not expose you because I don't want to point a judge to you in this way. I can judge people by what they do involve a relationship or criminal stuff, but drugs is the other thing. I will not judge, okay? I will just say to you, take care of you. And now you know that not exactly every time that you use some drugs was because you are really liking do this, was your emotions that people use to make fabric on you, to push you to use those stuffs, okay? And many people, many speakers say, you can't push the responsibility on people about your actions. Yeah, you can. I'm suffering right now. I don't want to enter in those live chats, but I have family members that are annoying me with astral projections on me very badly, very vulgarly, and very demonism. And in old times, what I used to do, I used to take out uh, some bottle of alcohol drinks, any drinks, to not feel what they are doing with me, okay? Or be there in those chats talking with people. But I realized that I will not do this because they are forcing this in some way. They are attaching me in a physical way in those projections, evilly projections on my body and on my mind, to push me do something that I don't want to do. Understood? It's a self-control. So when it is impossible self-control so much to not to be not every time replying, uh, being like have a name for this. Someone say reaction every time, reacting every time to them, or I have to some choice, or run away or stay. I can't run away now. I can't run away now because I don't have all the house to live. So I have to stay, and I have to arrangement some ways to escape from them. And yes, very annoying is disrespect. You live with some people that every time disrespect to you, and you stand with disrespectful situations, and the humiliation, because we use it to feel us in humiliation every time when some people treat us like this. And not just me that have these terrible um, history tellers, and experiences. So you have to wait the bare moment to this, and yeah, don't fall. This is a trap. People do this to you, use drugs. Yes, they do this. They disrespect you. They dishonor you. They moral violence you. They use to do astral projections in spiritual attaching your body to dishonor you, to you feel like shit, to you use drugs or use psychiatric drugs. So we have to be smart. The technique of them, or to be in those chats alive on YouTube, to be exposed there for other people do the same, and others people receiving money, honor, and power inside of my life and other people's lives. I don't want to be be a provider this is anymore. Okay, so yesterday when I went there, the same shit girl that used to be here in Villa Kennedy and other places and that I was living before, passing through me and say, "What are you doing here?" She's not man. She don't have a right to decide what I have to be or not. And sometimes he or she was with her family members doing visits here to observe me and say, "You need a psychologist." And when I said that I kill psychologists and psychiatrists, she was offended. I don't need a psychologist or psychiatrist. I need some people of you, like you, out of my life. This is what I need, really need. People like you with your character that think that you have a power to dominance in the other people's lives, that you are a owner of other people's life, or if that you are a slave proper of other people's lives, not to be in my life anymore. And like you has many men and many women like you, because I'm not going to treat you like a teenager that you what you are. I will treat you in the way that you think that you can treat others, adult. Okay? So when I was there to reply, to receive some reactions of 3 musicians and their band, and I was very surprised. I received the reaction, and I received you not happy with those reactions, because not was to you receive, was for me. Okay, so I don't want you kind of you women in my life anymore. Okay, you are shit. You are just a shit. You will never be able to receive many compositions that I'm receiving every day. So your jealousies and envy, you express yourself, "Oh yeah," like because of one of them. "Oh, now you have a boyfriend or whatever." That was you trying to express yourself there. Don't interfere in the life that is not yours. Okay, wasn't for you. Study what who you are, a shit. Study what the will never will receive those homages that I'm receiving every day. Some very nice people, some people that was bad against me in the past, because they are. Some people react like this when they like someone, and sometimes they treat someone bad because they don't want to be vulnerable to love someone. But many of them are cool people, are nice people. Doesn't matter if they are married or not, but they wrote for me music in the past, and I never had the opportunity to listen those music and be. I was listening just aggressive words every time, aggressive people every time. And the other part, the reason that some people was being jealous and envy and aggressive to me was because those people were knowing already what other people, nice people, was writing for me in the past, and I never had the opportunity to know. Now I'm knowing. Now I'm researching and listen. With a very huge delay of years, yeah. But I'm listening. Not losing my time to listen people treat me bad or cheating on me or saying bad words for me or humiliating me for nothing because I did nothing wrong with those people. Now I'm impress my ears to listen good things and good people.